broadcast network, AFTERBUZZ TV. Over 20 million weekly downloads in over 150 countries, and your number one source for after-show entertainment. AFTERBUZZ TV, the destination for TV superfans. Producing aftershows for over 300 of your favorite TV shows. Interviewing celebrities and showrunners. And bringing you behind-the-scenes exclusives. All thanks to E! Entertainment's Maria Menounos, producer Kevin Undergaro, and internet leader Akamai. Now, let the buzz begin!
They just spent like 2 or 3 weeks out the country.
Hey.
Them boys up to something, they just not just bluffing.
What up, AfterBuzz? This is your boy DJ Jesse Janedy here in studio for the Love and Hip Hop Hollywood AfterBuzz TV After Show. I'm joined in studio by the lovely Miss Courtney Stewart.
What's up? What's up?
Miss Trene Todd.
Hey.
And Stephaune Wallace.
You might know me from, I used to write for Boss Up. I used to write for ESPN. I used to also write for, Good Morning America. You might know me from,
I'm actually a host on Good Morning America. Actually, if you ain't never seen it in the morning.
In case you didn't know.
They have a web series. It's called Good Morning America.
America.
And that's what it's called.
And I was on America's Next Top Model, Cycle 5, so.
I'd be like, bitch, you lied on your resume. You can't say what I. All right, y'all. Let's talk about it. My favorite couple, Nikki, Brandi, and Max. Well, Max and Brandi, but Nikki was with them.
Nikki was the trio.
She was there
Part
in the
of the
studio. Brandi done
Watch
popped
me go down.
off.
Brandy's
She
out
said,
of her mind.
Bitch, get your hands off my motherfucking husband.
Shoulder. You was on the shoulder.
She's got a Samuel Jackson.
Yes.
Yo.
Get your hands.
The whole face gets into
Yeah.
it.
It's I want to say it's whatever Asian descent she comes from. It's that because when she yells, she pronounces every word.
And she was out of the frame. Did you notice that? Whenever she gets really mad, she steps to the side. So instead of being in the center, she steps off, she veers off.
Because she gotta,
She
she
don't
like
want y'all to
Monique
see her
syndrome.
ticks.
She gotta.
No,
She got them ticks.
that's that spirit that come out of her. That
feel
may
it.
be
I have a
moving her.
spirit sometimes.
One question I would ask her is, what does she bring when she busts these missions? Because these missions are not easy. Does she bring, what's like
Mace,
the secret
a
Stuff
gun,
in your
a
bag.
knife. You got a knife.
A billy club or something. Smack
She
him a
should
couple
preach.
times.
I think she would make a very good pastor.
If your man
is cheating on you, you need to get over there and
Get
you
in
need
the
to throw
trunk.
the ring.
or
Come to Jesus.
do infomercials or something.
Yeah.
Oh,
No,
first
that'd be-
of all, can we talk about the grill
sound
that...
like-
All my life, I have had pimples.
Oh my goodness.
When I tried Proactive, that shit worked for me.
Bitch, get your life. You like, yes, ma'am. I'm gonna go.
And Ray was like,
We'll
stop
do
it,
that,
little
right?
Brandi.
Go back and smile. Go back and smile and put your hand back on my husband's shoulder. You know why you was smiling? You know why you had your hand on my husband's shoulder? Because he wasn't wearing his ring. Damn.
I want to know where they found these girls
I want to
at.
know how she breathes that quickly.
I don't know.
I don't even
It's
know.
like
she
Beyonce
breathes.
breathing.
But I mean, the girls were still pretty calm. Like I would have been like, "Let me get the."
No, the one was like, yes, I'm here. And he
They
ordered
were like, it's
Bossa Nova
fine.
They
too.
weren't getting crunk though. They sat right up there. They were like, 1 iota cashed our checks, honey.
Well, the hand said it all. You know when a female
Yeah.
has her hand up, she's like, oh, I'm going to be quiet, but I got the hand
They
up.
were calm because they are just regular boppers that are used
boppers.
to.
Like,
They're
she
used to these guys' wives and girlfriends
But
busting in the studio.
Something about a little bitty one that got that kind of power. Because when they little like that, you know they can.
Some.
Because they've been picked on a lot,
That's what Ray J
and
said.
they can fight.
He like, you're
Feisty.
too strong.
Strong, because she
to be
feisty
this
as
little.
hell. I'd be like, all right, deuces. Let me get out of here before this cut my face.
Max, classic answer. I didn't even
I
see
didn't
her
know
arm was
she
on
had her
me.
arm on me.
With that Kool-Aid
You
smile.
never
just
see
in the
that. I just
studio.
gotta say, shout out to Max's Gucci link that he was wearing in that scene. Yo, it was abrasive. It was so big.
so
I
big.
loved it.
You love
Gucci,
that.
It's
Gucci
like
Louis
that.
it's you could tow a boat
Gucci. Oh yeah.
with his Gucci link.
He had a grill on and everything.
Yeah.
Oh, that's
Okay,
what
so
that was?
Who did?
viewers out there,
Who had a grill?
Max Lux
Max,
had
the little
a
bottom, the
grill.
bottom.
He had the bottom grill. And
I'm
the
Sorry, I
tuxedo
couldn't
like
get
he's
past
going
what was
to
going
prom.
on at the top.
Okay, so anyone that's seen Scary Movie
Then he
2,
would've bit his lip
remember
off.
the part of the movie where
What movie?
I'm with you. Look.
when Shorty, okay, so Scary Movie 2,
wait.
remember when Shorty is like passed out and he's like really brain dead, and they open up his brain and that little boy, that little man is like, hey, we shot Beetlejuice. Beetlejuice. Max Lux looks just like Beetlejuice.
Oh, Max Lux.
Max
He
Lux a
really
cuter
does.
version of Beetlejuice.
He got the grill at the bottom, but he needs the Invisalign at the top.
He needs
Is what you're saying?
It's just
Invisalign.
that
Well,
top-
I don't think Invisalign
that top
actually you
row.
can do that when they
'Cause he would need it to grow.
He needs the medals.
Like
The-
get some
the
chia seeds and
bars.
put
Like
them
the
on your
old
teeth.
school, like
Yo,
for real.
The rubber bands they used to put, like
The headgear.
drag that shit back. Yeah.
Dang,
He
man.
needs something.
Max walks out on Brandi. He
So
doesn't come home till
rude.
days later.
Days. She didn't know where he was. He wasn't responding. How you just gone for days?
You know that bitch was sitting in that exact spot
was
for
like-
those days.
I'm surprised she was
pacing
in.
in nothing.
Pacing in the house.
She's
I would
smoking
think she
cigarette
would
after
look for
cigarette.
him.
Like,
She's like, my hair. Okay, I gotta braid my hair to the side. Okay, now I can wear it in a bun. Now what should I do with my hair?
She's who was the lady, the blonde in Fatal Attraction? And she was like holding a knife. Not Sharon Stone. It's the
It's
other one. And she was like sticking herself in the leg.
Glenn
but
Close.
Glenn Close just over and over again, repeatedly while
Yeah.
she's talking. That's how I feel when Brandi starts talking to her husband.
When he come back in the house and
bitch.
sit down and she's just shaking.
She was you know it's bad when
like, why
a
your
female
leg
is
shaking?
shaking the knee.
That's ridiculous.
And then he had the nerve. This is the 4th time that she's found his ring in the house. Like,
He don't care.
why are you still with him?
Well, why are you still
that's the
with him?
question we ask all these
I
motherfuckers. Why are you with him?
And the answer is
Bitch,
she ain't
go
going
on
nowhere.
Maury. You trying to be on TV to decide if you should be with this man or not. Go on Maury. It'll get done in one episode.
She ain't going nowhere. He ain't even paying her no attention.
All
I
at
don't
all.
care. He was like, I don't have to prove nothing to you. I ain't
called
gotta
her
wear no
He been
ring.
hearing it for
this
11
ring don't
years.
mean nothing.
For 11 years, he's been hearing it.
Well, why he get married then?
Because he knows I think he does care about her and
He
love her.
loves it. I think
Yeah.
he likes it.
But he knows she's going nowhere. This is all a smoke screen. She's all bark and no bite unless you're a girl. She'll fight a girl. She ain't gonna do nothing to him.
No, he loved it. And look at, she was all that bark because he talking about why wear a ring to represent a crazy person who don't respect me. Sometimes I feel like I might be better by myself. Might have
Would
been
be.
easier.
You both would be.
Gosh, he called them the bottom eaters of the ocean.
Bottom eaters
Do not
of
play
the
with our
ocean.
union.
She's so
She should be a
scared.
pastor.
Yeah.
Bonkers.
Was
She's
it-
nuts?
Preaches of LA.
He called her a
Well, what's she gonna
terrorist.
preach?
Terrorist
Which is
threat.
great.
A
Preach
terrorist
about these
threat.
thoughts.
I do not respond. I do not
Not
negotiate with terrorists.
You
Which
called
is
your wife a terrorist.
that's the greatest response he could have given her.
It kind of
I
was.
mean,
It's like, you are insane right now. Do you see? Like the only better response is to hold a mirror up to her while she talks, and just go, just please see yourself.
no,
You see what you look like?
she'll
I've done
smash
that.
that mirror.
I've videotaped.
Somebody
Just sit
looking
there.
crazy.
You know, the neighbors were outside like, ooh, Freddie. You
She's
see
like,
Freddie?
and then she getting mad. She's like, "Don't you be leaving out here. The neighbors, bitch, you calm down because the neighbors hear your ass.
Right, they out here
What
'cause
are
of
you
you.
doing?
And you want them to be paying
Walking
attention.
in
You
your little
standing in front of a
skirt.
car. What if he hit
That
you?
was the greatest
Scurrying
moment
'cause her
of
skirt
Love and
too
Hip Hop
long.
Hollywood.
Yeah.
No, was
She-
running her little chancletas. Like,
She thought he was gonna run her over, but instead he was
just
smart.
rolled
He
backwards.
reversed, and she kept proceeding forward.
But look how much of a little puppy dog she is.
yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
He threw
All
that
That
ring.
was humiliating.
She was breathing fire for like 10 minutes.
He would have got a rock through the window if that was nice.
Right. If she was
Like, I
real.
wouldn't have ran across the street. I would have been like, bitch, you want to throw something?
If she was really about that life, she would have jumped on top of the truck.
Oh Lord, that's just an insane.
no,
moment.
no.
She had the wrong outfit
If she
on
was
for
really
that.
bug and but then she gonna be wearing moo and chancletas like, Max, stop this car!
Oh my goodness.
No
that's-
time.
How embarrassing is
It
that for her?
was humiliating. She should look
the
at that
jogging
and
after
feel.
the reversing truck is. She's through.
She has to look at that and be like, oh,
Embarrassing.
make him.
Yeah.
And he be
pay.
doing reverse psychology on her.
Yeah.
Oh,
too.
for sure.
And you know she got to do the walk of shame back into the house.
Yeah.
Because the neighbors outside now, like.
Looking like, ooh, he
And they
rolled
like,
away from
oh, he
you,
left her.
girl.
Hey, Brandy.
But they, you know they done seen that like 800 times.
Yeah.
This ain't
Can I borrow
nothing.
some sugar?
The neighbor knows exactly
No.
where he
Exactly.
throws the ring.
You know what you say? It's gratuitous. You go, You okay, girl? you just want to Tito. You like, you okay, girl?
You did the Miss Parker
good?
Hey, girl.
Where the baby?
She gonna end up doing him like.
Where is the baby?
Where the baby at?
Maybe the dingo ate their baby.
I would appreciate it if they decide while they're filming, they leave the baby with the mother.
Right.
Maybe.
I would hope we appreciate that.
So have you guys seen Gone Girl?
Yes.
Okay,
I
so I feel
referenced
like
that.
Brandi is gonna end up doing some Gone Girl stuff.
She don't seem like she's that
smart enough
smart
like
to
Yeah.
pull. Yeah.
No.
She don't want to think that much. She just want to yell at you and get it out while it's fresh. She don't want to like develop a plan to do nothing.
And she ain't going gone nowhere. She gonna make her presence very
She here, girl.
very
See?
upfront.
You
I'm
hear
here,
me
girl.
right now.
11 years strong and holding my head up high.
You just mean 11 years alone.
Speaking of
Ain't
Gone
nothing
Girl,
about this shit strong.
Princess. She talking about she gonna be gone, but she said
Princess.
Ray J sits her down. He leads her to know that
This
he
is
cares
not real
about
life.
It's not real. Come on.
His mama is Sonya. Like, no.
Don't
Y'all
you,
know his mom. Sorry, go on.
don't you be hanging with no tiara. He said,
I'm supposed to sit in the house for another 2 years waiting for you to come home?
no, princess, is that where we at?
That's-
You out here running around?
But I'm saying, though, you be out there and I'll be waiting on you. I'm not doing it no more.
No, you're a woman, not a man.
Which
now,
I'm not doing that no more.
Everyone was like, what?
what?
Out of everything that came on Love and Hip Hop, all of us were like, you know the Kermit the Frog meme where he's like,
yeah.
like, bitch, what did you
No, the
say?
Snuggles bear. From
What kind of misogynistic ass
he's
motherfucking
like,
shit?
you are not a man. You're
You're a woman.
He went straight.
But we
chauvinist.
know his mama. Like, everybody knows who his mama is.
You came from for us.
You can't, like, that didn't come from her. No,
Right.
no.
Right.
How
Yeah,
dare
right.
you? Where did that come from? Ray J?
You like,
But he didn't
I want my
explain.
princess love back. Princess love.
This is the
To be
new
do what?
Princess Love.
Well,
I
guys
get it.
love when you have a girl that stays in the house. She
Gets
doesn't really do
pregnant.
nothing. Yeah, if that happens, but she's just at the house, so you get to go out, do whatever you want, run the streets. She's always going to be in the house. Guys, you know, they typically want that kind of girl. When she starts stepping out and you start saying Drake's house, because you know Drake slays.
Slaves.
Just drop that in the
Thick
mix.
things, the thick
Many.
things, and Princess is thick, so she would be a #1 contender on this
Okay,
list.
may not be a jump man, might be a jump girl.
Jump girl.
All right, Princess meets up with April. They're talking about Tiara and thinks that maybe Tiara might have set her up.
No shit.
April
Sherlock.
can't believe that Tiara would do such a nasty thing.
April want to be messy so bad, but she really ain't. Her life
like-
is just so clean and pleasant. But
Everybody's
she want to be
funny.
messy though.
Right. The only messiest thing about April is when she take that damn nose ring out her nose.
Yeah.
And gotta clean it. She
be
said,
acting
"I'm gonna
dumb.
set a rat trap up."
A rat trap.
And you know what? At first I was like, "This sounds stupid," but you pulled it over on Tiara.
Yeah.
It worked.
And I thought it was so funny when the other girls were all like laughing, like, "Be smarter than her."
Be
Yeah.
No,
smarter.
bitch. Princess won.
Princess ain't that
2 steps
dumb.
ahead of y'all.
So she asked Tiara to go to Vegas for the weekend. So Tiara, Moniece, and Amber show up, meet up together. Amber wants more from Miles, and he said that, you know, time will tell if anything can happen between the two of them, which, if that's what he's saying to her, like, boy, go somewhere. Tiara talks about
That's Amber's storyline.
the princess text. Yeah, we will probably not be seeing Amber next season.
Thank God.
Vegas text. And I liked her in the first scene. I'm not gonna lie. When she was talking about, I'm everyone's favorite #1 hip hop female rapper. Like, that's the Amber I want all the time.
Yeah,
Like,
yeah.
be that if you're gonna own it.
Yeah.
You know. Tiara talks about Princess inviting her to Vegas, and she's gonna send the text to Ray J. Tiara, you fell right into
Princess's rat trap.
Ray J all like, I got him.
Just to say on Amber though, you're not dating a guy, ladies, when you have to say to your girlfriends about the man that you're with. So, you know, the next time I see him, this is what I'm gonna say. like as if you don't know when you may see him again.
She does.
He pops in and out of her life.
A year,
Y'all ain't
15 years.
together.
She doesn't know.
I know. So
They're
y'all ain't
but they
together.
are
Stephaune,
together.
have you seen the show Catfish?
It's like,
People get in like really weird situations in life, and
Deep,
a lot
too.
of the times I just thought a lot of them weren't real,
Yeah.
but there was some real life shit.
Yeah.
All right.
no,
When
this
emotions
gets
get
real.
involved, people get confused.
Yeah.
She said the next time I see him, I'm gonna ask him, "Do we have a future?"
Well, clearly not.
Maybe they're on a break.
Yeah. 11,
So
12,
it's
15.
called like intervals. So they date in
They
intervals.
date in intervals. Like, okay, we good. Oh, I don't like you right now, and I don't see you for like 2 years.
Ghost. Phone
and then
dead.
come
Phone
back.
is dead. Phone dry.
Yeah.
And then the phone get wet again.
They,
It's hot.
you know, they've been together a long time, like since they were in high school. So you know, that's a lot of
Lord.
up and down, and a
Lord.
lot of growing apart, growing together.
Amber should be on She Got Game, and we should set Amber up with the
She
game.
should.
Yeah.
I said he
Oh,
should.
that would be
I
it.
mean, she should.
Brandi
My
should host a motivational seminar for all of them.
To do
It's-
what?
How to keep your man.
101.
Ladies, if you want to keep your man, you gotta be on your man.
24/7.
Randomly
And
show
Milos,
up.
I feel like he has
In
2
his
cell
trunk.
phones for sure.
Who,
One
Milos?
for Amber and one for Milan.
No, he just has 2 personalities that he uses.
he gotta have
2
an extra
voices,
cell phone.
Yeah.
which actually in the gay community
Hey.
is like a real thing.
Oh, really?
Oh,
I call
well, there you go.
some gay boys transformers because they to their like friends they'll be like talk like normal and they'll be like, hey, yeah, you know, like girl, and then on the phone be like, yo, what's good, what you doing tonight, like
I love it.
Like,
Who are you?
Autobot transformer. All right, let's talk about it. So Miles feels like he might be losing Milan, so he meets up with Hazel. She's recording a song in the booth.
Ain't got no chill.
I actually
ain't
like
got no
it.
chill. Ain't got no chill. Ain't got no chill.
I wasn't mad at it.
I like her
I
sweatpants
wasn't
and her
mad at it.
heels.
I stopped paying attention when she's in the booth. I'd be like,
You not feeling that?
I'd try to see.
could be like,
I'm
Don't
trying to
do the
give
part.
whatever credit I can with whatever music is
She
coming
doing
out
a
of
little
these
something.
people.
She
Shout out to
doing a
Fetty
little
Wap for getting that plug.
She be relying on that auto tune though.
Who doesn't?
They all do.
Right.
Did y'all not go to the Kanye West concert this weekend?
I did, and it was terrible.
Great auto tune.
It was bad.
He forgot the words
Oh,
to Paranoid.
Sleep.
I saw him this summer. He was really
Really
dope.
good.
No, this one was all about Kanye, but he did bring out Kid Cudi, which was probably the
Oh,
best
I
part.
love Kid
But
Cudi.
he was like, paranoid.
Everybody like
Like
that.
you hear that he forgets the lyrics.
Yeah.
I mean, you know.
Maybe he had a little extra.
But performance-wise, was it cool?
Yeah, theatrically beautiful. But we were Friday, so I feel like we were the practice night.
Oh.
So word around town is he just like rehearsed that. A few
No, I
hours
had a
before.
lot of people say they didn't like Saturday night.
Really?
All my friends went on Saturday night,
Interesting.
so they were like,
Oh, well, all right. Back to this such an interesting show of love and hip hop.
Well, if Kanye can do it, damn it, Hazel.
Back to the
can
Miles
too.
Milan storyline. All right, so they're talking about Milan. He said, you know, this is just how I've been living, and, you know, I'm accustomed to this lifestyle, so I need Milan to understand that. Fair enough.
I was a preacher.
A youth pastor.
which I was glad that he went in.
That was cool.
Yeah.
That made sense.
But my thing is, he was like, how are they going to learn to trust me? And I used to always think this working at the Boys and Girls Club. I would always say, you know what I mean? Like, am I going to be like, they're all going to be like, oh, he was gay. And like, I think people find out that they have more respect for you when you actually come out,
Come out
because
and
then
stop,
it's like,
yeah.
oh, wait, you were doing what behind what back?
Yeah,
secretly?
it's pretending
Versus
like
saying
do
like,
something else.
right, this is my life, this
Agreed.
is my situation.
Agreed.
So don't worry about that, Miles.
He's real
Oh,
worried.
Miles. don't
Hazel
worry
said,
about
but the
that.
thing is are you cheating on? Come on, Ace.
She ain't gonna tell.
Cheating?
Hey,
Cheating?
hey.
Well, okay.
Like, how
like
could you
that.
fathom that?
So, gay, if you sleep with a girl, is that?
If you're doing
you're-
anything sexual with somebody else,
somebody
that's
else, that's
cheating.
cheating.
Unless
Cheating
you
for
agreed
sure.
that that was okay.
Unless it's open.
No, it's
okay.
cheating for sure. And why would he tell Hazel, the best friend, the truth? Come on. We
Because
know
Hazel gonna spill it.
that's the number one rule.
Well, Hazel,
lie.
you know what? Don't tell him.
Of course not.
Number one lie.
I'm
Don't tell
cheating.
your
I
best
just
friend
need
won't.
someone to vent to.
Right.
I've been cheating on him for several weeks
For our
now.
entire relationship.
And she said, "You better be like Richard Gere and Brady."
No, she said mafioso or whatever,
yeah,
and
yeah.
then the example was Pretty Woman and Richard Gere. I was
yeah.
what?
Which is why I don't
guess.
listen to her music, because I feel like it'll be it'll be just that ADD. Like what? I was with you, chill, and then you said something far left, and I don't know what you're talking about.
Well, I was just like, because the rumor on the internet is that he's an escort. So isn't that what she was in Pretty Woman?
And then did you peep when Amber was like, I'm going to need him to get his ass in gear? Oh, his ass is in gear.
His ass and someone else's ass are both in gear.
In gear.
All right, so Hazel goes on this rant about zero tolerance for gays in hip-hop. Nobody understands what I'm going through. I love Milan. He's all I got. Hazel said you need to do something extravagant, yada, yada, yada.
I want him to be a giddy high school girl next time I talk to him.
That was a
That's
direct
what she
quote.
said.
That was a direct quote.
So we get to Miles and Milan at Beso. And so Miles is, which I okay, without like fully going in on it, because I understand what his issue is and what his problem in life is. So for him, this was like a big deal.
Yeah.
That they went to
I cannot fathom
Dinner.
how this is like, because he's grown. I get it, like when I was like 19, 20 and just coming out, but that was with a 19-year-old brain.
Sure.
You were just, like,
I was like, oh
assuming.
my God, I can't go out anywhere because if
They'll
someone
know.
sees me next
They'll
to a gay
know.
person, they're gonna know.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And it just blows my mind because, like, I just be thinking, like, Stephaune, we go out and eat all the time. Like, are people sitting over here thinking that? Like,
No.
no,
Right.
they're not.
Yeah.
Right.
So he
Nobody
said
cares.
his surprise was that I wanted to, meet in public
In
for
public.
dinner. At
public.
He was like, oh, really? For the first time in life, I'm so happy. I'm so happy.
Yeah.
But
Feels
for
real
them.
good. Feels good.
I was focused on him saying, it's been eating him up that he might be losing Milan. And I can't help but think he needs to get these bills paid. It's
He needs a
hard. You
home.
can't do studio time. You can't go to sleep anywhere.
Especially you already using his credit card.
Yeah, it is eating him up. It's eating him up.
Maybe
'Cause
he
he-
is a little straighter than I thought.
Yeah. He's running the straight guy game in this gay situation.
Wow.
And
It ain't
Milan
a
is
straight
just
guy.
falling
It's just a
for
man
it.
game. It is gay, straight, duck, dog,
knows.
whatever the fuck you are.
Yeah,
the
yeah.
man be
It
playing.
is the
this
man
game.
game, yeah.
I think he could have, at least surprised him with some rose petals. Been a little bit more romantic.
Yeah, you should have brought
kissed him,
roses
though.
too. That was
Which was a big
that's
deal.
big. That is big.
That was
Yeah.
a big deal.
Kissed him. That's huge.
That's huge. Like,
was a big deal.
The dinner thing, like, but kissing in public, like that was.
That was like,
And
but
I
did you-
like that Milan acknowledged that because he was like, I just need you to know the deal wasn't sealed just because we went to dinner. You just kissed me in public. Okay, now it's sealed. Now we
Kissy
out.
toes.
Well, now
Now
and
we're
then on
in
top
love.
of it, he got his tattoo.
M&M.
Jordan.
Now we're
Sparks.
definitely gonna make
Oh
it.
Lord, oh Lord.
Bitch, I'm looking like, I hope his last name doesn't begin with an M though. It's like King
Mordecai.
Miles Mordecai.
I'm just mad that it's an
Or
M
his rap name
and
is M and M.
M.
Like chocolate.
Yeah,
Like,
Shaq.
hey, tasty chocolate.
Well,
he put the crown on it, and it
he got the crown, and they both now have matching tattoos.
Yeah.
That's
apparently.
precious.
Oh, they did.
Apparently Milan got one done too.
Okay.
Yes.
That's
So.
true love.
Yep.
So I guess if you break up, you can always make the M somebody else.
Well, yeah. I
something
mean, we
else.
had Moniece in studio, and what she covering up her tattoo.
Yeah,
That's
yeah.
true. Just
Well,
That's
cover
a
it
big
up.
step, though, for him. For
A
sure.
kiss, tattoo,
A kiss and a tattoo.
dinner.
Dinner in public.
Before that,
a TV show.
All at once.
He's coming out on national TV. Right, I'm falling into the.
Oh, let's just do it all at once.
Like it's not
few
really
hours.
happening.
a few hours before,
We're
he's
watching you.
like, he's like, okay, I got a whole day. Let me go get a tattoo. Let me figure out this Bezos
Make a reservation.
and then the kiss. That seals the deal. And then I get to be back in NoHo 14.
And then I'm gonna get to
back.
record this new EP, baby. All right.
No, 14.
Oh my god.
I'm not. His apartment is cute.
It
is
is.
cute.
He has a cute little
That's
dog.
a cute dog.
All right.
Hey, no, 14 is expensive, by the way.
Oh. Well, there you go.
So you're doing well for himself. Because I went over there to look for an apartment. I was like, what? No, thank you.
He owns dentistries or something. All right. So Kamaya hits up this blogger Jason Lee, and they start having gossip about Fizz. And at first I was looking at this like, okay, girl, like call up your gay friend and like have the kiki moment and like all that. But you talking to a blogger out here who's known to be messy,
Known to be messy.
and when they say friends, I'm always questioning, like, how long y'all really been friends?
Yeah, right.
Right.
Like, what is friends? Like, you help each other get into certain clubs. Like,
Yeah.
are you really friends? How long have you guys known each other? Like, but anyways,
They ain't friends.
And in Hollywood, everyone thinks they're friends.
girl,
Yeah.
So
Or the
Bitch.
term is just used.
I
It's
can't.
used
Right.
loosely.
we've been friends forever.
Like,
True
somebody's
friends are
supposed to be
fall
on
and
the carpet
fall.
talking about this person, my friend. Like, bitch, you interviewed them. That's not your friend.
Did you hear him though when he said true friends are fall and fall between?
Oh Lord.
Yeah, he said
Buddy.
that.
Sips beer. So they're talking about sample appetizer talk, and Kamaya drops that the sex was decent when he was able to get stimulated.
Then why you
Lil
mad?
Fizz, why
Then
are you?
why you mad? I hate when chicks do that. If he ain't getting it in and getting it in well, and it's the time of your life, why the hell you mad as hell?
Why you
You
trying
are
to be
so
like that?
angry. You are so mad he kicked you out and didn't let you leave your stuff in his drawer in his closet and move his furniture around, but then you're gonna talk about his dick suck.
But
Which
does
is the whole
cute
thing.
personality trump small dick?
No.
Like, will you accept a small dick?
It's not
if the-
small. No.
Make
She
it
didn't
work
say
it.
small. She said it didn't work.
Right.
Okay,
Right.
she said
Right.
it couldn't
Said
get
it
hard.
didn't work.
And then either she dumb as hell because she said, well, I thought maybe he was 30. Honey, if he's 30 and it's not working, we have a problem. So,
Or maybe she just didn't have the good twat, like he said.
I mean, I don't
She got them
know.
flat cakes in the back.
Yeah.
So,
Yeah.
and then he said
And
someone
So maybe he
And
tried
what-
to get it and it just didn't.
If he's having trouble getting it up, then she should be doing some extracurricular activities.
Well, maybe he has a heart condition. But either way, why you mad? I'm just trying to understand.
She's mad because she don't have a home. So he said, the first time we had sex, you was laying on the bed with your legs shaking. Stop the madness.
stay with
Stop the
Jason
madness,
Lee.
even if it was me. Stop, Stephaune. Laying on the bed with your legs shaking. Listen,
Maybe she had a good orgasm.
the
Or she
theatrics
was
was
faking
for
it.
a good orgasm. The theatrics was to make sure that she got in a nice, comfortable situation.
You're so right. You're so right. Like,
Let me show him the theatrics.
Oh, that was good.
New-
And he like,
new Gucci.
he like, damn, I must have tore that ass. Oh, I didn't even think I was doing that good.
She getting the keys to the house.
Bitch, you want the keys to the house?
Okay,
You got
here
it.
you
I'm
go.
giving up. I'm over today.
And you know, she was like,
You get the keys. You get the keys.
she put all that stuff in there, moved the furniture, and she was like, he needs a woman's touch in here.
Cause in her mind she going, got him.
Yep.
You know what I'm saying? Fizz like, you an appetizer. So he reduced her because she thought she was winning. That's why she's mad. Cause it was whack, and you were acting and trying to get on, and now you mad.
But from what Jason Lee said, she has more ballers,
Ballers.
10 times more famous than Fizz. So
Ballers.
she
Child,
needs to,
please.
She doesn't have to
move on.
This is Los Angeles. If you got more ballers but you got no crib, that's a problem.
Yeah, like you bouncing from
Dudes
to
out
dudes'
here,
house.
athletes, actors, they throwing money at apartments. My whole apartment complex, I'm like, hey, yo, where y'all at?
No, and if you're doing it right, they throwing money at these girls who know that they ain't nothing.
Right.
And these girls are put up in these apartments.
They
like,
up in the crib. They got a crib.
taken very well care of.
You ain't got no house.
So what is it that she's doing wrong is the question.
I'm telling you, it's
What's
weak.
wrong?
Fizz can't get it up. I think Fizz is weak, but I'm taking his side on this one.
I mean, I think he can at least get it up.
Of
it may
course
not be
he can.
great, but don't say
Nikki
he
ain't
can't
say
get it
that.
up.
Nikki didn't say that.
I mean, but have they really? They haven't been there yet.
I don't
They
know.
just been like hanging out and licking
It's like
faces
Nikki
and shit.
sleeping with her little
He just
brother. or something.
motorboated.
That I just don't, pretty much, and he probably came up to
And
that.
he's like,
Every time he's
and she
around
was
Nikki-
like, "Oh, Miss Nikki, baby did that."
Yeah,
Okay,
yeah.
baby.
Her ego
it's
so
probably
big.
the best relationship because she's like, he comes before we even fuck. It's perfect.
I don't have to mess up my hair.
Girl, I got him with the Nikki baby. He like,
He busts by the time I finish saying baby. Miss Nikki.
He's so
baby. Fizz is all set on Kamaya. He's up in the club speaking of Nikki. And, you know, he's just looking for something else to taste. Some appetizer to
He's
sample.
annoying as hell.
Look.
because he's
Diamond.
corny.
Just stop
Yeah,
talking.
Because he's corny. That's why it's annoying.
Oh.
If he was a G, you'd be like,
No.
It
I
would
still don't
work.
like him.
I wouldn't
Not
like
with
it,
that
but
catchphrase. Like,
Yeah.
bitch, this ain't.
he needs to drop
He
the
wouldn't have said that.
appetizer situation, the whole restaurant analogy. Please get a new one.
can I borrow you for a second?
Call her a
I wish a
Snickers
man would
and a
talk
Hershey's.
I love that he
I
couldn't
don't-
find her because of her hair. He was like, can Can I borrow?
Okay.
Plus, he can't stand behind her because she'll eclipse him.
He was stepping up on the stool like, can I borrow you for a second?
Guys, I need an apple box for this next scene, please. Apple box. You know how that's how they be doing it. Production.
Step up.
Yeah, you know, I want to taste
But then
that
he's a
again.
boss. And he took it to the
Yeah, he's a
movies.
boss.
But let's point out, she was like, I'm an appetizer, a main course, and dessert, honey.
So, bitch,
Girl, with a cherry on top.
That sounds like the lunch special at Olive Garden. Like, girl,
I'm so done with
do
her.
all those things.
The only thing she got
Or
going for
Outback.
herself is her
Right,
Brazilian
$7.99.
hair, 4 bundles, 2022, 2022.
It looked good,
That's
though.
all she got going for herself.
No, she look.
I thought she looked good.
She
though, the whole
has
episode.
created a beautiful
Situation.
Plastic.
Situation. It's very plastic, but it's.
Oh,
We
but
know
wait,
why
why
I
she
love
was like,
that.
yeah, your girl going around telling people that I'm plastic.
And he
She's
was
gonna talk
like,
about, I don't know where
I don't know
anyone
where
get
that come from.
He trying to say anything to get
Like,
back
is
in a
this
good
real
graces.
life? Is this
No,
real
but
life?
more importantly, why is Fizz's tooth bedazzled? I'm just questioning. Like, I had to, like, I was like,
kept
wait,
looking
what?
like, is something on it? Like, what's? Oh, okay.
Fizz.
I
Threw
didn't know-
yourself a rhinestone up on there.
I didn't know they were doing that over here.
I mean,
That's a new thing.
You know, it used to be 2 slits in your eyebrow. Now it's a bedazzled too.
Just don't choke, brother. When that glue wear off. While you
Speaking on
all
plastic,
up
You
in
should
though,
actually
Miss
give
Nikki
the
Baby.
idea to Max. Max can have some diamond teeth.
Please don't, Max.
Max he can
You,
afford to
but,
do
they,
it.
but you
Right.
need to put
That
them
Gucci
down
was
first.
serious.
And
You
that
gotta put them
hump.
down first. Put them down first. Pull them down.
Got to get him in line.
Fizz meets up
A
with
10 hut.
April at the Belmont, which they have really good fries.
They
You
do.
introduced
We've
me
been
to
there a
that
few
place.
times, yeah.
Next time, please.
Oh,
I want to be where the fries at.
Okay, you can come. We'll invite you.
Damn.
Dang. Hold on, I was like,
Can
you
Can
know,
we
it's
have a
all-
relationship
I'm
outside?
saying.
You know what I mean? Like,
Okay,
we have done
Jason Lee.
anything. Just gonna invite
Just inviting yourself into this.
I heard y'all was hosting the show.
He gonna walk up.
my dear good friends.
So, about
What
them
I heard
fries.
was.
So,
breaking- I heard
speaking
y'all
of
hosting.
Jason Lee, so they're talking about Fizz and April are talking about Kamaya and how he's vibing with Nikki. April gonna talk about, yeah, you know, I always felt like y'all had something.
Girl, bye.
Jason Lee pops by, sits down. Fizz was like,
Yeah.
oh, all right.
And you are?
I'm just like, that's real bold. Like,
He
you
popped.
hear some tea, and you're gonna sit down and have like conversation about.
Yeah.
And you weren't invited to sit down. Like when you walk over to a table, you say, "Hey, girl, good to see you." Blah.
And
then
your
you go about
intro
your
was
way.
April, who said, "I ain't messing with you like that."
He jumped right in, though. Did you see how quick and ready he was? He walked in, he's like, oh.
Yeah, because
It's
Mona was in
Fizz?
the ear, and she said, "Okay, you're gonna sit down at
Sit
table
down
3.
right now.
Fizz is gonna be on your
Moving,
left, April in
moving.
front of
There
you,
you
and
go,
just go
and
ahead
go.
and now."
Just say goodbye
You're
to those
on.
extras you're walking in with. Say goodbye to the extras.
Those are not your
Extras
friends.
face forward.
Just walk.
We're not
your-
doing camera FaceTime on camera.
Jason wants to know why he did Kamaya so wrong, and Fizz says, you know,
What you talking about, Willis?
right, like,
That's just getting off on the wrong foot, though. You,
Like,
you
who
come
does
sit down.
that?
You invite yourself to sit down, then you start saying, "So, why you did my girl dirty?" You like,
Whoa,
we in
bro.
I haven't even
Is
had
this
a
a fight?
beverage yet. What?
right, like, what if
Like-
the tables were flipped and everyone was asking you about all the dirty things, rumors that they have heard?
which makes is the reason why I tell you Fizz is so weak. Because a real dude would have been like, "Hey, dog, I don't even know you like that.
No, that's exactly what I was looking
go back
like.
inside or
But
wherever you
Mona
need to go.
is in his ear like, Fizz, do not interrupt.
Don't dismiss him.
Engage.
Engage.
Don't dismiss him.
So Fizz says, you know, I can't help it. Like, if I got good D, I got good D.
That's when you know you don't have
You
good
definitely
D's. When you
don't.
say stuff like that. So stop.
I mean, it's operational, but that doesn't mean it's effective.
it's not my fault. I couldn't rise to the occasion.
Right.
Clearly.
It got up. It just didn't, go all the way in because it stopped short.
So Jason gonna say, you know, I feel like Kamaya said some things that hit below the belt.
Literally.
But was
I
that a
thought Kamaya
pun?
was your friend.
Yeah, that's a pun, and he also
and
is
he's
baiting the witness. He
stupid.
wants them to say, "Oh, what did she say?" So
said
he
my
can go,
dick
"Oh,
wasn't
well, let me
good."
tell you."
Well, and he did. But I'm just like, Kamaya, you should
wild.
probably check your friendship
Friend.
because you wouldn't be fighting bitches at the end of the episode. Because I don't see that really giving you a spot on Love and Hip Hop if that's what you're trying to do. Not really a well-liked character. There's no really through line with you for this.
I like her.
Huh?
I
like her, but I'm just like,
today.
there's no. You just kind of fell into the whole
Yeah.
trap of it.
Yeah, she gonna have beef with April because you see how April was like, no, she don't.
They weren't in no relationship. They were dating.
Yep.
'Cause you were there.
She was taking Fizz's side.
You were there.
Quite heavy.
So Fizz and Nikki, and he takes her to this movie theater in which he owns a part of
He
it.
owns a theater.
I actually own a piece of 5-star cinema.
He's a boss.
Which I mean,
That's a
that's
big
cool.
deal.
Random, but
He invested some
Random
money.
as hell.
First of all, the seats. The seats in the movie theater.
I want to go to that.
No, it looked dope. I ain't
Sorry.
maybe I ain't
You
get a
know,
good look.
had to throw a little shade.
It was like leather
The
recliners.
reclining
Yeah,
seats.
it's one of those
Sorta
where
like
you
the
can
iPic
have
theaters where
drinks
you
and
get
all
to order
that.
the food.
Yeah,
Yeah.
order the food.
Which I'm fine with that. Have you seen the ones with the beds?
Yes.
I'm like,
Stop.
did
Well,
they
I'm
change the sheets?
Well, the beds, and then even with the couches, sometimes it's like,
Yeah,
Those
way
recliners
too
are
under
nice.
people's couches. Like,
Burbank 16 got the recliners. I don't know if y'all been to that one. It's popping.
really?
Love it.
Well, this one was in Glendale. So if y'all want to go
go to
and visit
Glendale.
Fizz's piece of share,
I want to go see
in
it.
Glendale.
Which is like Armenia town. So Nikki was like, "Oh, he bought something in my country,
in my hood.
sorta."
Hey, and he bought me candy.
My favorite watermelon sour
Watermelon.
patch.
Wait,
Sour
shut
Patch.
up. Those are bomb as
They
fuck.
are
They
very
are.
good.
They
I
are.
had some right before we
That
came.
Yeah.
was so ratchet. Why don't you share it with me?
Okay.
I thought that was cute. It was
I thought it
Lady in
was
the
cute.
Tramp.
No, it was not.
It was very Lady in the
It was
Tramp.
Lady in the Tramp.
It was ratchet.
Wrong movie, but yes.
Very ratchet.
Was
Like,
it Lady in the
why
Tramp?
don't you feed
Yeah.
it to
No.
me then?
You're not getting the word tramp.
Trap.
Anyways, so Fizz warns Nikki about Jason Lee. Nikki says she's going to help Fizz get Kamaya's stuff out the house.
I just feel like Nikki could be doing so much
Of
more.
course she could, but she wants to be on the show.
You're
But
right.
shout out to her. She wants to be on the show because she knows she got a lingerie line that she want to sell. So she's trying to
And
figure
she
out how
rich,
she gonna
bored with
stay.
life.
You know what I'm saying? Like she just because ain't
She
no way in
just here.
hell she in the Fizz. Like
know.
it's just not possible.
Well, let's just talk about it. So Nikki meets up with Jason Lee to talk
This is
about
a mess.
the underwear line that she's coming out with, and
Nude by Nikki.
that she wants help with working with Hazel E. And Jason comes out and says Hazel was never a publicist. She was an intern who never got paid, and everyone knows she's a fraud. Which, the anger that came from him was very interesting. As
Sounded
like,
like he was the intern that didn't get paid and then
Maybe.
got promoted and then had to go write a blog.
I mean,
And
you
even
know,
if
but
he,
it's like,
even if he is credible, you just can't respect a person that's
well, why
a brand or a business that immediately starts trashing somebody else in that manner.
or that immediately has to name like
Who
who he's
what?
taking a picture.
And he name
Yeah.
drops all the time.
All the
Like,
time.
I worked with this and this. I could take a photo with Lauryn Hill, but that don't mean I'm a Fuji. It's
But
like,
take your own advice then.
I know.
what?
So anyway,
Messy dude.
Messy and unlikable.
And what's with that hair he's doing? What is that thing
He
he's doing?
thinks he's pretty.
He's wearing last season sweaters. Nobody wears those
like
sweaters
Cosby
anymore.
sweaters.
Yeah, nobody
like the-
wears
like
those
the
anymore.
Not
The
wearing
gel down.
those.
Stop.
The gel down.
All right, so he said everyone knows she's a fraud.
Harsh.
Called her homeless. Like,
very
why is that
interesting.
even needed?
Yeah.
Which is also interesting because he's saying everyone knows. Whenever you start, everyone knows talking about somebody, that means they talk about her. Point blank.
Yeah. So
How does everyone know she's a fraud? Then everybody knows Hazel Lee. Is everybody saying something about you? Not really. We just
Well,
heard
they
about
are
you.
now.
No.
They are now saying something about it, but not about your blog.
Unfortunately, we
They're
are.
talking about because so Hazel shows up and she said that she was warned never to get close to Jason because of he's messy and there's been a lot of backstabbing in Hollywood.
Yeah.
Which that is the rumors. And so Jason says that Hazel was homeless and they start going back and forth and Hazel hit a little
Nerve.
soft spot, a little nerve.
Hit
She
a
said,
nerve.
just because you've never escalated to a high-end blog.
Media takeout.
Which,
That's
why
a
are we
high-end
calling
blog.
media takeout a high-end
I
blog?
love that.
First of all.
But based on
Then
what
she
he's
said
doing,
Bossip,
Yes.
which he said he's worked for Bossip, and Bossip tweeted out, when did you work for us?
Yeah, like, no, you
And-
didn't. They don't want nothing to do with him.
It was like, Jason who? Jason Prescott?
What?
Oh, no. Oh, yeah.
Oh, they're like, we had this Asian kid, Jason Lee, down in finance.
But that ain't him.
Down in finance.
That ain't him. That's what I'm saying. When you say everyone knows she's a fraud, if everyone knows and nobody knows you, that's an issue.
And she said Gnarls Barkley.
Yes.
Yeah, that's a
pulled a big name.
Grammys.
That's the only name. But like, Gnarls Barkley.
And
Thank you.
Check the resume.
Thank you.
Well, I want to see the resume because
I'm interested.
I'm interested to see if that is a situation.
Jason has no credibility.
Girl.
Zero.
And you know what? To whatever the defense is, but no credibility after when she said that. Y'all are having a discussion. You're a blogger. You're supposed to be able to talk, have conversation.
Sure.
And you were
Outsmart the
attacking
other one.
her.
Yeah. So how are you going to take a drink, throw it in her face, get up and run, and then talk about eat that bitch?
What?
Who are you?
He clearly.
First of all, who are you for the gay community to go on national television and add to some catty
Ignorance.
effed stereotype?
Ignorance.
He did that.
I feel
Keep
like
that
maybe
away.
they're both publicists, and she took some of his contacts, so now he's
Boom.
feeling some
Which
sort of
also
way.
always happens.
And he's like, "Oh, Mona just called me and said I'm going to be on this season. I got you, Hazel. All them contacts you stole from me is going down."
So this is
Threw
his
alcohol
big
in her
revenge
face.
To
She
throw
couldn't
a
even
drink
open
in-
her eyes. Water is one thing. If you want to throw something in someone's face, throw
Not
water.
to mention, she ain't throwing no blows. There ain't no.
Nobody,
That
she
was
wasn't
excessive.
doing anything.
I know.
Yeah, she was just in there like,
We're
ain't
just talking.
doing nothing for real. And he was like, fine, bitch. Like
Like your first
unnecessary.
relevant time on national television,
And that's the best
forever
you
it will
got.
be you throwing a drink in a female's face.
Yep.
Over
running,
nothing.
running, and then telling her to eat that bitch.
From way outside.
Across the road.
Eat that bitch. But the funniest part
Scaring
of the whole
the extras.
scene. No, that was the funniest part. And the two extras behind them, like
And they were at my spot, the Woodman. How you gonna do that up in there?
The
Woodman, we thought you were better than that.
It's messed
Well,
up.
obviously, you know.
they couldn't check. I ain't worried about
They were
that.
like, whatever. That's why they had them sitting outside. They were like, as long as you ain't messing up, you'll be good.
There will
Sit
be.
on the
This
patio.
is a splash zone scene. So.
Hazel E is getting her coin, though. You know, she
What?
just did a magazine spread.
Really?
She's got that,
She's-
new single out, and people are still tweeting about her. And Masika is still, contacting
hold
Shade
on
Room,
to
calling her Memphis
Love and Hip
Beak,
Masika,
going in on her.
Aw.
So she's still the talk of the town. She may be the sidekick of this episode or this season, but she's still
Doing her thing.
So she is relevant.
I believe so.
Hey,
We've
she gonna
we've
keep herself
always
relevant.
Liked Hazel.
Yeah.
We have a little fun now and then, but
Yeah.
I actually think she's been looking better. Like
agree.
her hair's been cooler.
the
you know.
contouring is killing me a little bit at times, but
The edges were on point.
Yeah.
So shout
And-
out to you.
yeah,
She
her
looked like she
profession.
had the
Control.
headband wig on this time, which actually worked, except when he threw it in her face and she
And
like
she had
lifted
to
it
do
back
that.
and you could
You
see
see
it.
the line? You
No,
saw the line?
because it's the line right there, like
Yeah.
the one that like Cindy
Yeah.
Crawford will like throw on and suddenly have hair down to here. Yeah, I'm not mad it fit, but
It fit.
it showed.
all right. So
Girl, your
we then
headband's
get
showing.
the scene of Miss Nikki Baby doing what she does best,
Making
cooking
some bacon,
toast.
y'all. She was making
Some
bacon.
Bacon.
She had that
Eggs.
toast in that
Oh,
toast.
see, she could barely see the
Toast.
bacon over all that, but she was in there.
And
I
then-
love it. I love it, Nikki.
And who shot that, by the way? The angle was like up here at the was the camera just right here, just down in
No,
the
that
it's like-
that's them trolling Nikki. Like, Nikki, we're gonna need you to actually stand over here.
And she was
Actually,
like,
you know what?
okay.
Bend down.
Oh, actually, I have a
Can you
really good
lean
idea.
forward a
Do
little
you have
bit?
any of your lingerie? Why
Throw
don't
that
you wear
on.
some of that?
Don't put that
I'm
on.
gonna step on this stool
Advertise,
and we're gonna
advertise.
shoot it like this.
Product
the
placement.
laundry
And
was
Nikki's just
cute.
like, yeah, that's cute.
They just
just like,
needed the
that was
Aunt Jemima
good.
syrup. It would have been all good.
I love it. Nikki cooked my breakfast.
She says that she met with Jason the other day and that he threw a drink at Hazel and she
respect
can't
that.
respect him anymore. And Fizz was like, that's what I was telling you about. And then Kamaya shows up.
This is a mess.
And while this is all in playing, she's over there filing her nails with
with her spark,
So
her
cute.
We're her Claire's nail filer.
the glittery one.
bedazzled nail file.
I was like, that's where Fizz got that from. He pulling her little nail filer.
And girl, you know you got
a
acrylics. You are not filing your nails. Stop playing.
Right. Okay, so Kamaya shows up. Now, Fizz, you've been talking about you want her to take her stuff.
Where is her stuff?
And if all her stuff was in that little bag,
No, the little bag was from
that
Nikki.
was
Care
Nikki.
package.
That was a care
That's
package from
Nikki's-
Nikki
Nikki's
to
thing.
help her get her stuff together.
Because Nikki's a boss. She's like,
Yeah.
I'm gonna give this bitch a little.
Here's
what
a
was it like?
little-
Doodad? What's in there?
Some vagina freshener,
Mm.
maybe some new panties, and that kind of thing. I don't know what was in there, but that's what
Kamaya
I
throws the
lingerie.
makeup bag at Nikki,
Little
and then
lingerie. Sideways lingerie, though, because she got lopsided
Lopsided.
titties. Which I didn't notice that.
No.
Neither did I.
I mean, I noticed.
how does that work? So
Weird butt
one side's like a
cheeks.
B
Well,
cup,
Well, in
the other one's like
general,
an AC.
you know, somebody
It's
when they're
typical if
natural,
you
it's
had, like-
typical. If they're natural boobs, one's a little bigger. But if it's like
Oh.
noticeably bigger, like that's a
Yeah.
problem.
No.
Yeah.
She ends up throwing the makeup bag at Nikki and smashes Fizz in the face.
Oh, that
Yo.
was epic. And then he called her. It's always towards the end of a relationship when a
Bitch.
man has to call a woman out of their name.
Bitch, you a
Always.
bitch. No, she's
That's how I start a
not.
relationship.
You just
Like,
shaded
"Hey,
her.
bitch."
You had a naked chick up in your house when I came to get my stuff, and you knew I was coming. You're shady. I'm not
You
a
gonna
bitch.
call me a bitch?
Again, the way Fizz handles everything. I mean,
She didn't get her box.
there can be a moment where a woman can catch you in the heat of the moment with like a slap to the face, but she felt like she could beat Fizz up. She was socking Fizz.
No, she won.
She hit him with the
That's
security
right
guard
and then the
pulled her
left.
away.
Oh yeah.
Then ran
She-
in and threw
but
the
then
care
that-
package.
But they left the door open. They dragged her out and just let her go and leave
Yeah.
the door open because
And
he's
Nikki
yelling,
goes-
"Close my door! Close my door!"
You forgot your care package. Oh, I'm gonna come get my care package. Security's like,
I want to see
And Nikki just lolly-dolls away. Like
Nikki versus Kamaya. I want to see that fight.
it won't happen.
No, I know
It's
Nikki.
Because
never-
Kamaya said straight up,
I will
I'll
whoop
beat
you.
your
Your
ass.
ass.
And Nikki went into the kitchen area where
she's
she
like,
can be
"Oh, that's
protected.
not
No, you
gonna
won't.
happen."
I will beat when somebody says that, that's serious. I'll beat
She was
your
real
ass.
about it. She's real.
Yeah.
She's definitely. But you
And
know
she
what?
beat Fizz ass.
Fizz, he should have been a little bit more adult about it. Should have sat them down for that breakfast that she prepared. Could have,
Well, he had her sitting down at the bar.
Yeah.
Like I was not understanding why she sat down at all. Like you come to the house, I got another woman in the house
Yeah.
that's half naked. You hand her the box.
Yeah.
Peace out. It's been real. Like
Yeah.
she rolled up in the house, sitting down, chatting, having
Right.
a conversation. Like that don't make any sense.
at least
her-
offer me some breakfast.
Girl,
She
no
wanted-
one
she
on that
wanted to work
Morning
it out.
Star ass microwavable bacon. Get out of here.
She
All
came
right.
in wanting to work it out.
On that note, let's head into predictions.
She beat Fizz ass.
Like, you falling asleep?
Going down.
Your AFTERBUZZ TV.
And Fizz was like,
And then she got a sock on the
"Clo-
other top.
close my door. Y'all close my
Close
door.
my door. But good for him.
I was
He didn't
like,
hit her back.
It's
No,
done.
just grab her though and get her away.
You're a goner.
Don't get beat
But
up.
he would have been scratching her because he don't really, so he knew
His
he
name's
couldn't
Fizz. His
touch.
name's Fizz.
He was
He'd be
so
like,
startled.
Get off me.
Okay, so I know we're like halfway
Ouch.
through the season. So I'm like,
That was my good too.
I hope all this is in next week's episode.
Yes, it looked like it.
yeah.
And it
Everybody's
wasn't,
fighting.
And it wasn't like a suit like this season. Like
Yeah.
I hope it's not one of those
Yeah.
where they're showing a cut. I hope this is all next week
It's
because
going
it
down.
was like
Every
They teasing the hell out of it.
Mo-
Def
Moniece.
Jam Vendetta.
yeah, Love and Hip Hop Vendetta. Moniece, Mom, and Rich, and then Mom talking about child support.
Yeah.
Busting
Important
them
questions
out.
for important
Richie
times.
He like, you don't even know me. This is what Google says about you. You feel me? I'm
It
like,
makes me not want to know.
Google
you.
says you did prison
If
time.
you don't want people
Google-
to talk about you, don't go on national television.
Yeah.
Stay off social
Think about
media.
it.
Stop.
You don't
Flexing.
even know me. Well, Wikipedia says.
You make $12 a year and
Yeah.
you owe $600,000 in back child support.
I'm trying to get to know you. This is what pops up.
Another thing that you should not do is sit your girlfriend down with your current thought. Nas and Nia, like,
Number
what
one rule.
is happening? Why is Soulja
Because they're
Boy?
both thoughts to Soldier Boy.
He don't care. He too
don't
busy
care.
They're all
getting
just
high, getting money.
Soulja Boy need him a memory.
Whipping the
Damn.
wrist.
He probably don't even really remember their names.
What Juicy J say? These hoes, they for everybody. They for everybody.
We're
man.
finally
I'm
gonna
telling you.
see Willie, which Willie gonna be my favorite. I already know.
And his girl is a stripper.
He trying to save his
Former
girl from going back
stripper.
to the strip club.
She about to get back on the pole, take care of them babies.
I don't know anything about this, so I'm gonna be brand new, bright-eyed,
Bright-eyed, bushy-tailed.
wide
buddy.
open. I gotta meet Willie and
Wide open.
his
I wanna
ex-stripper
meet Willie,
girlfriend.
too. Princess walking away from Ray.
Don't you walk away from me, girl.
For 1 week.
And Amber is going to be walking away from Miles.
About time. Hope she keep walking
Right.
all the way down
And
the street.
then Milan kicked that box out the house, so he don't have nowhere to stay.
So now Miles gonna go back to Amber and be like, Amber, please.
I've thought about it, and
Yeah,
I
he
think we
kicked
can
that
move
box
forward
out.
now.
Yeah.
I'm ready.
I'm ready.
Whatever I have to do, let's do it.
I'm about that life.
I will come
So ready.
all the way out of the
Can we
closet.
start an orphanage for love and hip hop, man? We can put Young Jock, Miles, Peter Guns.
I love
Who
it.
else can we put in there?
Mama D.
Well, no, she married, happily married.
She got
It's
a
all
man now.
it's all studio apartments too. We
Oh,
don't they don't get
studio.
one bedroom.
No,
we need
Nico.
the cameras to see everything.
We'll even throw Margot in there.
Oh.
We'll give her an apartment.
She's one of the boys.
One of the guys. Carly can get one in there too, because then she can just run from
Oh my
everyone's
God,
room.
she'll just be back and forth. Back and
Second everyone.
Carly should be the what?
the warden.
No, who's the landlord? Carly's the landlord of the apartment complex.
Well, you know, if you want to fix that, you're gonna have to pay a little something.
Ooh,
something.
girl, you know what I just saw?
I'm
I'm
gonna
gonna
need a
buy
little
one of them
something on
shirts
the
for my
rent.
shop.
Guess who I saw coming out of Jock apartment?
Right, she's
now?
gonna be spilling everywhere. Love and hip hop, the condos. On that note, we want to
Stop
thank
giving
you guys.
these shows away.
Right, because they
The
surely don't
condos.
fuck with us. On that note, we want to thank y'all for tuning in. Make sure you guys hit us up at AfterBuzz TV on Twitter, Instagram, and Facebook. Tweet us, and also please subscribe to us on iTunes. Leave us a comment, ratings, 5 stars. Tweet me too at DJ Jesse Jake.
You can tweet me at Stuart Starlet.
You can tweet me at your girl Trene.
You may tweet or Instagram Stephaune at I am more fire.
Also, super important, if you guys want more entertainment, make sure you guys check out our sister site, Black Hollywood Live.
Yeah.
We do shows such as Hot Topics This Week, Reality Check, and more. Till next week, same time, same place. Peace.
From executive producers Maria Menounos, Kevin Undergaro, Phil Svitek, and the entire AfterBuzz TV staff, we would like to thank you for listening to the AfterBuzz TV network. To watch or listen to other after shows and post comments or questions, be sure to visit AfterBuzzTV.com. I'm Sir Richard Wentworth, and this has been a presentation of AfterBuzz TV.
Buzz you later.
The views expressed herein are those of the hosts only and do not necessarily reflect the views of AfterBuzz TV or its owners or principals.